a silver line on water from the moon above the bay. All the windows in the hotel hide their stories for the day. On my balcony I'm standing with a towel around my knees, just like when you used to hold me, saying nothing, just the breeze. It's the moon over the balcony and your shadow in my mind. I can feel your hands around me in this quiet summer night. I have lived so many seasons, but a part of me is free, only here beneath
like water on the sand. And I almost hear you laughing over cheap drinks in my hands. Now it's just lights from the beach bar, painting shadows on the tide. I stay out here with the silence while the world glows warm inside. I have stood in brighter places, drunk in clubs I can't recall, but the lights from that small beach bar are the ones that hold it all. We would dance without a rhythm, shoes half buried in the ground, DJ spinning old cassettes, every track the same old sound. You would steal my half-smoked cigarette, draw a heart into the ash, say if this were real forever, we would never need to ask. Now it's just lights from the beach bar, painting shadows on the tide. I stay out here with the silence while the world glows warm inside. I have stood in brighter places, drunk in clubs I can't recall, but the lights from that small beach bar are the ones that hold it all. Maybe you still go to dance halls, maybe you still chase the songs, maybe someone holds you steady where I shook and did you wrong. But when night hits glass and water in a town that isn't mine, I can see that doorway flicker with your smile in every line. So I stand here like a stranger to the story we once wrote. Let the bass and distant voices brush like waves against my throat. I could walk back up and enter, or to something play the part, but the lights from that old beach bar are a door to my cracked heart. When they finally kill the speakers and the neon starts to fade, I will walk home with the ocean and the love we couldn't save.
We walk past the final streetlight where the pavement turned to stone, down beside the old breakwater where the sea could be alone. All the hotels hum behind us, bars and disco lost their sound. Just the water and your breathing and the sky that bent us down. It was a warm night by the breakwater, with your jacket over me. Every wave erased the future. Your dark sea. I have lived through many evenings, shared 1,000 empty talks, but that warm night by the breakwater is the place my memory walks. You were tracing lines on concrete with a bottle in your hand, talking big about the distance, other cities, other plans. I pretended I was ready, said I'd visit when I could, but the truth lay in the silence where our joined hands slowly stood. It was a warm night by the breakwater, with your jacket over me. Every wave erased the future, just you, the dark, the sea. I have lived through many evenings, shared 1,000 empty talks, but that warm night by the breakwater is the place my memory walks. Maybe you forgot that shoreline, maybe you forgot my face. Maybe there's another summer filling up your quiet space. But when humid nights in cities make the air feel close and deep, I can smell the salt and feel you like that night I couldn't keep. So I close my tired window, let the traffic fade away, and I'm back beside that break wall where our hearts refuse to stay. I can't bring you to this bedroom, I can't change the way we broke, but that warm night by the breakwater is the one that never spoke. If the sea still knows our footprints, where the rocks cut through the foam, let it hold that silent promise from the night we called home.
Late August on the seaside promenade, windows closed and shops half dark. All the neon on the water draws your name across my heart.
I walk slowly past the benches where we used to waste the night. Now the sea and all these faces only throw back broken light.
Every step along these tiles feels like walking through no ghosts beside the sea. But whenever lights hit Whetstone
and the night smells warm and blue,
all the neon starts to shimmer like it always led to you.
so I walk this tired promenade. Let the darkness take control. Every wave that breaks beside me is a flicker in my soul.
I can leave this town by morning, change the view and change the hue.
But my heart will still be drowning in these neon waves after you. Late August on the seaside promenade, music fading, shops all closed. Only water, only street lights, and the love I never owned. There's a phone box by the shoreline. Paint is peeling, glass is scratched. When I close the door behind me, all the world falls slightly back. Coins are heavy in my pocket, salt is drying in my hair. Dial tone buzzing like a seashell pressed against a childhood ear. In this seashell phone box by the sea, I still try to reach for you. Every ring is like an echo from the life we never grew. I can hear the waves behind me, hear your city in the wire. In this seashell phone box by the sea, I confess my quiet fire. We pick up and say a short hello. Traffic breathing down the line. I can picture dirty pavements. I can see your tired eyes. I describe the colored lanterns, how the water holds the night. You just say it must be love. my quiet fire. Maybe this is just a habit, calling ghosts that cannot stay. Maybe if I stop explaining, you will softly fade away. But when evenings hug the coastline and the sky turns heavy blue, all the glass begins to shimmer, and the only name is you. So I stand here with the handset, like a shell against my cheek. Let the ocean fill the silence when I'm scared to truly speak. You say I should get back home now. I say sure, it's getting late. In the seashell phone box by the sea, I hang out and hold the air. When I open up the doorway and step back into the night, all the waves sound like a dial tone calling back our failed goodbye.
There was a platform by the water, just 2 tracks and one old sign. You could smell the salt and diesel mixing into evening time. You were standing with your suitcase, ticket folded in your hand, and the whole world felt as fragile as that strip of crooked land. On the platform beside the sea, you said soft goodbye to me. Every dull and distant engine pulled you farther out to sea. I have walked through busy stations, lost in crowds and constant speed, but my heart is always waiting on that platform by the sea. We could hear the surf behind us, sniff of algae in the air. I kept staring at your shoestrings just to keep from crying there. You said this was never promised, we both knew it had to end. I said, yeah, you're right, don't worry, while my ribs began to bend. On the platform beside the sea, you said soft goodbye to me. Every dull and distant engine pulled you farther out to sea. I have walked through busy stations, lost in crowds
There was a Ferris wheel above the shoreline, rust and glitter in the night. We bought tickets with our last coins, stood there laughing in the lights. When the cart began to rattle and the town grew small below, you reached out to hold my fingers like you'd never let them go. On that Ferris wheel above the sea, I first felt you carry me. All the waves became a heartbeat, all the stars a melody. I have flown in bigger circles, crossed an endless sky for free, but my heart still hangs suspended on that Ferris wheel above the sea. We could see the pier and harbor, tiny boats like scattered toys. You said, look, the world is nothing but a map for us to join. I just watched your face in half light. Wind was playing with your hair. If I close my eyes this evening, I can feel us still up there. On that Ferris wheel above the sea, I first felt you carry me. All the waves became a heartbeat, all the stars a melody. I have flown in bigger circles, crossed an endless sky for free, but my heart still hangs suspended on that Ferris wheel above the Maybe they have scrapped that metal, packed the bulbs in dusty crates, built a parking lot or cafe where we once defied our fates. But whenever summer fairgrounds send their music through the air, I'm a girl with shaking knees again in that seat beside you there. So if life feels flat and quiet and the streets are closing in, I can hear that distant creaking and the seagulls fading hymn. Then my soul climbs
There was a night kiosk by the seaside, faded drinks and crooked sign, old man reading in a deck chair, radio stuck on 89. We would wander there near midnight just to buy a cheap soft drink, talk too long about the future till the stars began to blink. It was a kiss by the night kiosk that first told me this was real. Under humming yellow plastic, I found out how love can feel. I have stood in grander places, seen the world in finer gloss, but my heart goes back to Seaside, to that kiss by the night kiosk. You were counting out small coins then, sunburn on your nose and cheeks. I was scared to touch your fingers, like it meant we'd both be weak. When the old man turned the dial up on some distant 80s song, you leaned closer just a little, and the world fell softly on. It was a kiss by the night kiosk that first told me this was real. Under humming yellow plastic, I found out how love can feel. I have stood in grander places, seen the world in finer gloss, but my heart goes back to Seaside, to that kiss by the night kiosk. Maybe you don't even think of it, maybe it's just one small scene. Maybe for your love kept moving through 1,000 other dreams, but for me that little shelter by the road beside the sea is a chapel made of neon, where my heart first answered we. So when cities close their shutters and the night feels far and cold, I can smell that salty asphalt and that sugar we were sold. I may never find that kiosk, maybe it is long since lost, but I still can feel that memory in a kiss by the night kiosk.
There were lanterns on the beach path, little pools of yellow glow,
took the midnight steps down to the shoreline, past the lobby, past the bar. You said, try not to wake the owner, laughing soft against the dark. There were 20 crooked stone steps, then the sand beneath our feet, and the sea like quiet thunder rolling under every beat. Those midnight steps to the shore still are echoing in me. Every heartbeat, every whisper belonged only to the sea. I have climbed 1,000 stairways in the years that came before, but my soul stays on those midnight little steps down to the shore. You were barefoot in a t-shirt, hair still damp from evening rain. We were older than our ages in our talk, but not our brains. You said, promise you'll remember if this ends when summer's through. I said nothing, just kept walking, knowing I would always do. Those midnight steps to the shore still are echoing in me. Every heartbeat, every whisper belonged only to the sea. I have climbed 1,000 stairways in the years that came before, but my soul stays on those midnight little steps down to the shore. Maybe now you climb another path to another waiting hand. Maybe there's a different shoreline where your dreams have learned to stand. Yet when night wraps round the city and the pavement starts to roar, I can feel that hidden staircase pull me back towards your door. So I close my tight apartment, let the street fall out of sight. In my mind I find that hallway full of salt and summer night. I go down through time-worn echoes till I hear the water roar, and my heart runs down those midnight little steps back to the shore. Down to the shore.
There was sand inside the bed sheets, and the curtains smelled like sea. Tiny fan above us turning slow and lazy over me. From the window came the music of a distant old cafe, and the ocean like a heartbeat under every song they played. In that summer room with open windows, I first slept inside your arms. We had nothing but the night wind and the sea to keep us warm. I guess where everyone would go, you'd make faces at the tourists from the second flimsy floor. In the dark your voice grew softer as the traffic disappeared, till the only sound that stayed there was the water in my ears. In that summer room with open windows, I first slept inside your arms. We had nothing but the night wind and the sea to keep us warm. I have closed so many doorways, moved through years and different views, but that summer room with open windows is the place I come back to. Maybe you forgot that building, maybe you forgot my name, maybe for you it was only just another summer flame, but for me it is a chapter that the rest cannot erase, where the world was small and perfect in one room, in one embrace. Now my windows face a street light, and the traffic never sleeps. Still some nights I hear the seaside in the rustle of my sheets. I turn off the tired city, let the memories shine in through, and that summer room with open windows fills my heart with only you. We were standing in the shallows, water rising around our feet. All the towels on the railing smelled like salt and tangerine. Someone played a faded love song from a cafe up the hill, and the sky began to darken while the world stood almost still. It was sunset in your arms, with the shoreline turning gold. I was certain in that moment I would never grow this old. I have walked through many evenings, shared 1,000 different shelves, but my heart is always burning in that sunset in your arms. You were tracing on my shoulder lines the daylight couldn't see, saying we can't stop time from moving, but tonight belongs to we. Far behind us people gathered, packing chairs and packing plans, but the only thing that mattered was your heart against my hands. It was sunset in your arms, with the shoreline turning gold. I was strength around my form. So when city windows darken and the street lights start to bloom, I can close my eyes and find us on that strip of fading blue. I will live my life without you, carry rings and daily storms, but my soul will always rest in that one sunset in your arms. In your arms.
Every evening we drift down from the seafront, past the stars and plastic shells. You would stop to read the postcards in the dusty hotel well. At the gate of your small building, with its peeling seaside sun, we would stand and hold the railings, stretching out our borrowed time. Hotel, we said everything but stay. You would smile and say, see you tomorrow, while our hearts began to fray. I have checked in many places, lived in cities I can't tell, but my soul still waits for goodbye at the gate of the summer hotel. Sometimes guess what passed between us, carrying suitcases and lies, little kids with plastic buckets, tired parents with their fights. We would shift and make some space for them, then close in when they were gone, like the world could keep on leaving while our moment carried on. At the gate of the summer hotel, we said everything but stay. You would smile and say, see you tomorrow, while our hearts began to fray. I have checked in many places, lived in cities I can't tell, but my soul still waits for goodbye at the gate of the summer hotel. Then one night you didn't call me, didn't show up by the sand. In the morning your small window had a stranger's towels and plans. I stood stupid by the entrance, reading letters on the bell, like the nameplate would explain it, why of the summer hotel.
You would hang my towel on the balcony rail, dripping water on the floor. Say it's like a little flag of love on the edge of our resort. Down below the pool kept shining, voices floated through the night. Up above our tiny fortress held two hearts in borrowed light. Now it's just a towel on the balcony rail in a photograph I keep. All the colors slowly fading, but the feeling cuts too deep. I have folded many summers, changed my windows, changed my mail, but my love is still out drying like that towel on the balcony rail. There was sand inside the fabric, smell of sunscreen, salt and wind. You would wrap it around my shoulders when the evenings grew too thin. From the room we watched the coastline, blinking softly in the haze, talking big about forever in our quiet, cheap ashtrays. Now it's just a towel on the balcony rail in a photograph I keep. All the colors slowly fading, but the feeling cuts too deep. I have folded many summers, changed my windows, changed my mail, but my love is still out drying like that towel on the balcony rail. Maybe you don't think about it, maybe you don't think of me. Maybe there's another railing by another worn out sea. But when laundry flaps on skylines and the wind begins to wail, I can see your careful fingers fix that towel on the balcony rail. So I hang my thoughts out gently on the line of memory. Let the evening air pass through them from a long gone balcony. I will take them down by morning, hide the heart they still impel. But tonight my soul is hanging like that towel on the balcony rail.
We were walking down the lights of the promenade, plastic signs in the salty air. Every store was closing slowly. but we didn't really care. You were eating melted ice cream, let it run along your wrist. Said tomorrow I'll be leaving, like a line you could not fix. It was our last night on the promenade, with the ocean at our side. Every step along those ties felt like learning to say goodbye. I have crossed through many cities, learned new streets and different skies, but my heart is still out walking that last night on the promenade. We could hear the distant music from a carousel half closed, kids still begging for one more ride, parents tired, sunburned hold. We just drifted past the windows of the shops we couldn't buy, talking soft about one someday, with a lump behind my eyes. It was our last night on the promenade, with the ocean at our side. Every step along those tiles felt like learning to say goodbye. I have crossed through many cities, learned new streets and different skies, but my heart is still out walking that last night on the promenade. Maybe you forgot the pavement, maybe you forgot my hand. Maybe there's another evening on another foreign strand. But when streetlights hit wet concrete and the air smells close and warm, I can hear your quiet laughter and feel you take my arm. So whenever life feels distant and the crowds don't know my name, I go back to that slow footpath where we walk through joy and pain. I can't change the train you boarded, can't rewrite the way we tried, but my soul is always turning on that last night by your side, on that last night on the promenade, where our love learned how to hide. When the city finally sleeps now and the windows all go dark, I still hear the waves beside us on that long forgotten path.
All the sunbeds sleep like bodies, under towels, under dust. Beach bar neons getting tired, iron shutters starting to rust. I slip out of my apartment, past the lobby, past the chairs, with a towel on my shoulder and your name still in my chest. It's a midnight swim without you, in a sea that knows our skin. Every wave that used to lift us feels like letting you back in. I walk barefoot through the memory of the nights we thought were true, but the water's cold and endless in a midnight swim without you. We would run and break the silence, crashing laughter through the phone. You would shout that we were pirates, that the shoreline was our home. Now I stand here where you held me, where the moon drew silver lines, and the only sound that answers is the tide inside my mind. It's a midnight swim without you, in a sea that knows our skin. Every wave that used to lift us feels like letting you back in. I walk barefoot through the memory of the nights we thought were true, but the water's cold and endless in a midnight swim without you. Maybe you're asleep with someone who has never seen this shore. Maybe you forgot the salt taste on my lips. You asked for more. But whenever heat is heavy and the city feels untrue, I can hear the ocean calling like it only calls for you. So I step into the darkness, let the water kiss my knees. All the stars blur in reflection. All our plans sink to the deep. I can leave when morning rises, dress and walk like people do, but my heart stays floating fragile in a midnight swim without you.